This is Connor with this week's BTV episode.
So dramatic. Anyway, I'm Seabass. So Connor, have you noticed how many robots have been walking around now?
What are you on about? I haven't seen anything other than, the Robotics Club.
The what now? The robots are starting to form clubs now?
No, man, I think you should look at this, man.
The robotics season has started and there are several competitions coming up. The mock competition is February 22nd and the real one is March 22nd.
So basically the mock competition is a practice round where we take our robot in whatever condition it is, and they have a basic field set up where we can do whatever we think we need to be able to do, and we can see if it breaks, see if we need to change something ever so slightly, and if we need to, we can improve upon the design.
The Robotics Club works on a lot of things: electrical work, power tools, programming, and 3D modeling. If you're looking to pursue an engineering or STEM degree, it can match what you're looking for.
Well, I'm a club member. I helped to design the robot in Tinkercad, and I helped to build it in real life. Along with, I'm trying to learn some coding too on the side too, so I can just start doing things like that. So, yes.
But contributions to the robot, I do a lot of the electronics because I just know that stuff. I know how to wire it. I know how to make sure the wires look neat and tidy and where everything goes. And since I'm graduating this year, I'm hoping to teach a few others how to do that.
Be sure to go see the competitions, and if you're interested in robotics, maybe consider joining.
Oh my god. The robots are making our youth build their army.
No, Seabass, calm down. You're thinking of AI.
You know what? You're right. I shouldn't be freaking out. Sorry about that.
Yeah, see, these robots don't harm anyone. I think it's pretty cool.
You want to know what else is pretty cool?
What is this?
You can be the viewer on BTV too with this new segment known as BTV Spotlight.
That was rude. But he's right. You have the opportunity to be part of BTV.
BTV is our students' most famous and favorite way of getting the news, as shown here.
I really like it. I think it's fun to watch it every Friday and see all the stuff going on. I like it when you guys include the theater stuff, like the musicals or plays that are coming up, or just any events. I really like BTV.
I think BTV has definitely upped its game. You guys are really cool and you show all these little segments now. I love getting to know different teachers that I haven't seen before and see what's going on with sports and theater and all of the clubs. It's really fun.
While most of the student body would agree that we do a good job representing them,
I think you guys do well. I honestly, with family and student council, I feel like you guys do a very well job of representing that.
I think you guys are doing a decent job. There are some parts and the nooks and crannies of Buena that aren't being seen as much, but we're getting a lot more light on those parts, and that's good.
we aren't perfect.
I'm sure there's some other groups that don't get represented as well, but for me and everybody else, I think, yeah, you guys do pretty well with that.
It's a lot of sports in specific, but I guess you can't really control that, so those who don't play sports may feel like, oh, this is worthless, you know what I mean?
We're hoping to change that with a brand new segment that we're calling Student Spotlight.
It's a segment where students from all around the school, even if they're not involved with film, can participate with the film students. I know a lot of people who don't do film that are really into film anyways. They just don't want to take the class, and they also sometimes are interested in what BTV has to do, and I want to give students the opportunity to be able to get involved with us too, and we get to know more about our community and stuff too.
I always like watching celebrity interviews and stuff like that. I always think it's really interesting, and I like answering questions and stuff like that. So I think it could be fun. It could definitely add more to the BTV episodes and make it more interesting, you know.
If you are interested in being part of the new Student Spotlight segment on BTV, come fill out a guest form outside room 1300 and turn in to Mr. Ingold. Every week, a student will be selected for the next show.
You know what I personally find cool? This year, our Buena High School varsity girls soccer team has been performing at a level that we have not seen here at Buena in years previous. Our girls team finished their regular season with a total of 13 wins and only one regular season loss. Several of our girls games this season ended up being shutouts, meaning our team allowed the opposing team to score nothing. throughout the entirety of the game. As a result of this hard work and dedication, our varsity girls soccer team ended up being regional champions for the first time in Buena High School history. These girls have been showing what Buena High School is truly capable of in terms of athletics, and we congratulate them for it.
Wow. Well, congrats to the girls for their amazing accomplishments.
I think that wraps everything up, right?
No, dude, we still have so much to cover, like weather. Over to you, weather.
Hello, Buena. My name's Christian.
And I'm Mia. The high should be around 66 degrees and the low should be around 44.
Expect some cloudy weather and a wind around 20 miles per hour, as you can see. Hey, Mia, you want to hear a joke? What's the richest air in the world?
I don't know.
A billionaire. Anyways, Saturday and Sunday should have weather around the same, so it will likely be a good weekend.
That's all for this week's weather.
Hey, Connor, were you here Friday?
Yes and no. I had to go home early that day. Why?
Bummer. Well, I think you should watch this and tell them what you think. That's not fair. I want a rematch.
Yeah. Anyways, it was still fun for all parties involved, so I guess it's really not that deep.
Whatever. On the topic of physical activity, though, we should throw things over to Brigham with the sports.
Our Buena Colts have been doing amazing things through sports. Huge congratulations to our girls varsity soccer team for being regional champions. We can't wait to see what the future has in store for you guys. As winter sports come to a close, make sure to look forward to spring sports, which include softball, baseball, boys volleyball, girls tennis, boys tennis, and track and field. Tryouts for most spring sports started on Monday, and we should start seeing our 2025 team soon. Stay tuned for another great year of spring sports.
Thank you, Brigham. I'm sure being an athlete must be tiring, but you don't have to be involved in sports to be tired. Have you ever fallen asleep in class? I'm sure a lot of you have. In a quick survey of 25 students, 15 of them have fallen asleep in class. This is a big number, Buena. Make sure that you are getting your full 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night so that it doesn't affect your involvement in class. Getting your full hours of sleep can have several benefits, including having more energy, less likely to get sick, and you will do better in school. If you ever feel like falling asleep, make sure to have a good meal, drink lots of water, get up and move around, and try to lock in. Stay awake, Buena, and finish the last semester off strong.
I wonder how the teachers feel about this issue.
I'm not sure. Anyhow, on the topic of teachers, we still have one more thing to talk about.
Wait, what?
Cold Cam, you silly goose.
What is your name? What do you teach here at Buena? Are you a permanent sub for the rest of the semester? So there's no plan. Alright. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Why did you start substitute teaching? Do you enjoy subbing? What's your favorite subject to substitute for? What do you teach at the college? How long have you been doing that? Thank you, Mr. Olson. Thank you for your time.
That's all for this episode.
Till next time, have a great weekend. Man.